Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring the top 3 most valuable Lincoln Wheat penny 1-cent coins ever sought by collectors. These tiny copper coins may look ordinary, but some of them have become legendary treasures in the world of numismatics. Depending on the mint mark, rarity, and condition, certain Lincoln Wheat pennies have sold for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even over $1 million at auction. In this video, we'll take a closer look at 3 extraordinary Lincoln Wheat pennies that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. We'll discuss their history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and the incredible prices they have achieved in the auction market. So let's get started. First up, the 1957 Lincoln Wheat penny. At first glance, this 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, especially since millions of collectors have seen examples of it over the years. However, the story behind this historic copper coin is far more interesting than many people realize. While most 1957 wheat pennies are common in circulated grades, certain examples in exceptional condition or with desirable characteristics have attracted strong collector interest and impressive auction results. In this video, we'll explore the history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, current market values, and the coin. The Lincoln Wheat penny series was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin became the first regular United States circulating coin to feature a real historical figure. The wheat penny design remained in production until 1958, making the 1957 one of the final issues in this iconic series. The D Mint mark on the 1957 penny indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint. More than 1.05 billion examples were struck there, making it one of the highest mintage wheat pennies ever produced. Despite this enormous production figure, collectors continue to pursue well-preserved specimens because the wheat penny series remains one of the most popular areas of American coin collecting. The obverse of the 1957 wheat penny features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, the date 1957, and the national motto, In God We Trust. Directly beneath the date is the small D Mint mark identifying its Denver origin. On the reverse, collectors find the classic wheat ears design, consisting of 2 wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above these inscriptions appears the motto E Pluribus Unum. This reverse design is what gives the series its popular nickname, the Wheat Penny. The coin was struck in an alloy containing 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Because of its high copper content, many collectors appreciate the coin not only for its historical significance but also for its attractive reddish-brown appearance when preserved properly. Another important feature is color designation. Professional grading services classify copper cents as brown, BN, red-brown, RB, or red, RD. Red examples retaining most of their original mint luster are generally worth significantly more than brown examples of the same grade. Now let's discuss the most important question: is the 1957 wheat penny actually rare? In ordinary circulated grades such as fine condition, the answer is no. With a mintage exceeding 1 billion coins, the 1957 is considered one of the most common dates in the wheat penny series. Many collectors and numismatic experts regard it as a readily available coin. However, rarity changes dramatically when condition enters the picture. While billions were struck, far fewer survive with original mint red color and virtually flawless surfaces. High-grade certified examples become increasingly scarce, especially at the upper mint state levels where collector competition becomes intense. PCGS survival estimates show that top-quality specimens represent only a tiny fraction of the original mintage. Collector demand remains strong because the 1957 belongs to the final years of the wheat cent design. Many hobbyists assembling complete Lincoln Wheat penny collections need an example of this date and mint mark. In addition, some collectors search for attractive red specimens, while others pursue rare die varieties and mint errors associated with the year. These factors help sustain interest in the coin despite its large production numbers. For a 1957 Lincoln Wheat penny in fine condition, the market value is generally modest. Most price guides place a fine-grade example at only a few cents above face value, often around 6 cents to 15 cents depending on eye appeal and market conditions. Very fine and extremely fine examples typically sell for slightly higher amounts, but still remain affordable for most collectors. The real value growth begins when coins reach uncirculated grades with strong luster and original red coloration. According to market data, mint state examples can range from a few dollars to several $100s depending on grade and color designation. At the highest certified levels, auction prices become much more exciting. Exceptional examples graded at the upper end of the mint state scale have sold for $61 million, and premium specimens can command strong bidding among advanced Lincoln cent collectors. PCGS records also show notable auction appearances for certified examples, demonstrating that quality and preservation can dramatically influence value. This is why collectors should never judge a coin solely by its date. A common date coin in average condition may be worth only a few cents, while a superbly preserved example can be worth $90 million or more in the right auction environment. If you own a 1957 wheat penny, start by examining the overall condition. Look closely at Lincoln's hair details, the wheat stalks on the reverse, and the amount of original luster remaining on the surfaces. Better preserved coins generally command higher prices. Pay attention to color. Coins that still display bright original red surfaces often bring substantial premiums compared to brown examples. Professional grading services place great importance on this characteristic. Always inspect the coin for unusual errors or varieties. While standard 1957 pennies are common, error coins and exceptional condition rarities can be worth significantly more. Magnification can help reveal doubled features, die varieties, or striking anomalies that might interest specialists. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can permanently damage original surfaces and reduce collector value. If you believe your coin is unusually well preserved or potentially valuable, consider professional authentication and grading through a respected service. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Although its enormous mintage means that ordinary fine examples are not truly rare, the coin remains highly collectible because it represents one of the final years of the beloved wheat penny design. Exceptional uncirculated specimens, original red examples, and premium certified coins continue to attract strong collector demand and impressive auction attention. So, if you have a 1957 wheat penny tucked away in a collection, don't assume it's just a common 1-cent coin. Take a closer look at its condition, color, and overall quality. While most examples are worth only a small premium over face value, the finest survivors can achieve values that surprise even experienced collectors. And that possibility is exactly what makes coin collecting such an exciting hobby. Next up, the 1940s Lincoln wheat penny. At first glance, the small 1-cent coin may appear ordinary, especially when it is found in a dirty, worn, or circulated condition. Many people overlook these old pennies because they seem common and have only a face value of 1 cent. However, certain examples of the 1940s Lincoln wheat penny can be surprisingly valuable, and collectors are always searching for high-quality specimens, rare varieties, and coins with exceptional preservation. In this video, we will explore the history of the coin, its unique features, its rarity, collector demand, and the auction prices that have made some examples worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Lincoln wheat penny holds a special place in American numismatic history. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the first regularly circulating United States coin to feature the portrait of an actual historical person. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose artistic work created one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. The 1940s Lincoln wheat penny was struck at the San Francisco Mint during a period when the United States was emerging from the Great Depression and preparing for the challenges that would eventually lead to involvement in World War II. Millions of these coins were produced for circulation throughout the western United States. Although the mintage was substantial, the passage of time has reduced the number of surviving examples in higher grades. Most pieces entered everyday commerce, where they experienced decades of wear, scratches, corrosion, and environmental damage. Today, collectors value the 1940s Lincoln wheat penny not only for its historical significance but also for its connection to a transformative era in American history. Every surviving coin serves as a small reminder of the economic and social conditions of the early 20th century. The obverse, or front side, of the 1940s Lincoln wheat penny displays the right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Above Lincoln's head appears the motto, "In God We Trust," while the word liberty is located to the left. The date 1940 is positioned on the right side, and directly beneath the date is the small S mint mark, indicating production at the San Francisco Mint. The reverse side features the classic wheat cent design. Two wheat stalks frame the outer edges of the coin, giving rise to the popular name wheat penny. Between the wheat stalks are the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. The national motto E pluribus unum appears at the top. The coin is composed primarily of copper, with a small percentage of tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. These specifications remained consistent for Lincoln wheat pennies produced during this era. Collectors carefully examine the coin for sharp details, original color, strike quality, and any unusual varieties. Coins displaying strong luster, full wheat lines, and minimal wear are generally much more desirable than heavily circulated examples. In terms of overall rarity, the 1940s Lincoln wheat penny is not considered an extremely rare coin because millions were minted. However, rarity in coin collecting often depends on condition rather than mintage alone. While many examples survive, the vast majority are found in circulated grades with moderate to heavy wear. A dirty 1940s Lincoln wheat penny is typically common, especially if the dirt is simply the result of decades of circulation. However, collectors understand that even a dirty coin can sometimes hide valuable details underneath. For this reason, experienced numismatists recommend avoiding harsh cleaning, as cleaning can permanently reduce a coin's value. Demand increases significantly for examples that remain in uncirculated condition. Coins with original red copper surfaces are especially sought after because copper tends to darken and brown over time. Finding a 1940s Lincoln wheat penny with bright original color after more than 80 years is increasingly difficult, making such specimens highly desirable. Collector demand is also driven by the popularity of the Lincoln wheat penny series itself. Many hobbyists attempt to complete full date and mint collections, ensuring steady interest in San Francisco Mint issues. As a result, attractive 1940s examples continue to enjoy strong demand in the numismatic marketplace. The value of a 1940s Lincoln wheat penny depends heavily on its condition, color, and overall eye appeal. A dirty, heavily circulated example with significant wear may typically sell for $89 million. If the coin retains decent detail despite dirt and circulation, values can rise into the $10 to $20 range. Coins graded in extremely fine or about uncirculated condition often command higher prices, frequently ranging from $78 million depending on quality. Uncirculated examples with strong original surfaces can sell for $78 million. The most valuable specimens are certified mint state coins with exceptional preservation and original red coloration. At major auctions, top-graded examples have achieved prices reaching into the $76 million. Premium quality coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services have attracted intense bidding from advanced collectors who compete for the finest known examples. It is important to understand that a dirty coin is not automatically rare or valuable. Many online claims exaggerate values for ordinary circulated coins. The biggest auction prices are generally reserved for coins with outstanding condition, rare varieties, or elite certification grades. Nevertheless, every 1940s Lincoln wheat penny deserves careful examination because condition can dramatically affect value. Collectors who discover a 1940s Lincoln wheat penny should begin by examining the date, mint mark, and overall condition under good lighting. It is important to avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can remove original surfaces and significantly reduce collector value. Using a magnifying glass can help reveal important details, including strike quality, wear patterns, and any potential minting abnormalities. If the coin appears unusually sharp, retains original color, or exhibits a possible error variety, professional grading may be worth considering. Storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in protective holders or albums that minimize exposure to moisture and contaminants. Proper storage helps preserve the coin's condition and protects its long-term value. Collectors should also stay informed about current market trends and auction results. Coin values can fluctuate based on collector demand, population reports, and broader market conditions. Researching recent sales can provide a more accurate understanding of what a specific 1940s Lincoln wheat penny might be worth. The 1940s Lincoln wheat penny is a classic piece of American numismatic history that continues to capture the attention of collectors. While most dirty and circulated examples are relatively affordable, the coin remains an important collectible due to its historical significance, attractive design, and enduring popularity. The true excitement comes from discovering well-preserved specimens, rare varieties, or high-grade examples that can command impressive auction prices. Whether your coin is worth a few dollars or potentially much more, the 1940s Lincoln wheat penny serves as a fascinating reminder that even a humble 1-cent coin can hold remarkable value in history. Next up, the 1946s Lincoln wheat penny. At first glance, the small 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, especially when found in circulated condition. However, many collectors and coin enthusiasts are constantly searching through old penny collections hoping to discover valuable examples of this historic coin. While millions were produced, certain 1946s Lincoln wheat pennies have become highly desirable due to their condition, striking quality, and unique characteristics. Some exceptional specimens have sold for impressive amounts at auction, making this coin an exciting topic for both beginner and experienced collectors. The Lincoln wheat penny series was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin became the first regular United States circulating coin to feature the portrait of a real historical figure. The wheat penny design remained in production until 1958, with 2 wheat stalks appearing on the reverse side. The 1946s Lincoln wheat penny was struck at the San Francisco Mint, indicated by the small S mint mark located below the date. Production resumed under normal circumstances following the end of World War II, and the United States economy was entering a period of growth and recovery. The San Francisco Mint produced over 198 million Lincoln cents in 1946, making the issue common in lower grades but increasingly difficult to find in high-quality condition. The 1946s Lincoln wheat penny is composed primarily of copper, containing 95% copper and 5% zinc. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse, collectors will find the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, along with the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1946. The small S mint mark beneath the date identifies the coin as having been produced at the San Francisco Mint. On the reverse are 2 wheat ears framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with the national motto E Pluribus Unum appearing at the top. What makes certain 1946s pennies especially interesting is the quality of the strike. Some examples exhibit strong details in Lincoln's hair and sharp wheatstock lines, while others display weaker strikes due to mint production variations. Collectors also search for coins with original red luster, minimal wear, and potential mint errors. Although major errors are uncommon, any unusual die varieties or striking abnormalities can significantly increase collector interest and value. In circulated grades, the 1946s Lincoln wheat penny is generally considered a common coin because of its large mintage. However, rarity in coin collecting is often determined not simply by how many coins were made, but by how many survive in exceptional condition. Most 1946s pennies entered circulation and experienced decades of wear. As a result, finding a coin with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal marks becomes increasingly difficult. Collector demand remains strong because the Lincoln wheat penny series is one of the most popular coin series in the United States. Many hobbyists attempt to build complete collections by date and mint mark, creating consistent demand for attractive examples. High-grade specimens certified by professional grading services often generate significant competition at auctions. Coins graded mint state with vibrant original red color are particularly sought after, and the finest known examples can be considered condition rarities despite the large original production numbers. The value of a circulated 1946s Lincoln wheat penny depends heavily on its condition. Well-worn examples typically sell for only a few cents to a few dollars. Coins in fine condition may bring around $7 million, while extremely fine examples can reach several dollars more. Attractive about uncirculated specimens often sell in the range of $7 million or higher depending on eye appeal. The real excitement begins with uncirculated examples. Mint state coins with original red surfaces can command substantially higher prices. Certified pieces in higher mint state grades frequently sell for $7 million. In the most exceptional grades, where the coin displays nearly flawless surfaces and outstanding original color, auction results can climb into the $7 million. Some top-grade certified 1946 Lincoln wheat pennies have realized several $7 million at major auctions, demonstrating how dramatically value can increase when condition rarity comes into play. Collectors should remember that ordinary circulated examples are generally not worth $7 million. The headline-grabbing auction prices are usually reserved for the finest known specimens with professional certification and superior preservation. For collectors searching for valuable 1946 Lincoln wheat pennies, careful examination is essential. Start by identifying the S mint mark below the date and evaluating the amount of wear on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks. Look for strong details, original color, and minimal surface damage. Coins with natural red luster are often worth significantly more than brown examples. Using a magnifying glass can help reveal potential varieties, die cracks, or other unusual features. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in protective holders and handled only by the edges to avoid fingerprints and surface damage. If a coin appears exceptionally well preserved, professional grading may be worthwhile, as certification can authenticate the coin and establish its grade, often increasing buyer confidence in the marketplace. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Although millions were produced, collector demand remains strong due to the popularity of the Lincoln wheat cent series and the scarcity of high-grade survivors. Most circulated examples carry modest values, but exceptional specimens with outstanding preservation have achieved remarkable auction prices, sometimes reaching thousands of dollars. This contrast between common circulation pieces and elite condition rarities is what makes coin collecting so exciting. The next time you come across an old wheat penny, take a closer look. That small copper coin could be a valuable piece of history and, in rare cases, a surprisingly valuable treasure in today's auction market. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin collecting story.